And now Juliet Bawuah joins us for sports news.
You're welcome to the sports segment here on Primetime News. We start off with a first story, is a local story actually. Former Kumasi Asante Kotoko veteran midfielder Stephen Odro has joined King Faisal as they make a return to the top flight just one season after being relegated from the Ghana Premier League.
King Faisal completed a return to the Ghana Premier League after beating Hazakes 2-0 some 2 weeks ago in the playoffs. Now that they are back after playing a year in the lower league, they yearn to remain and hopefully they can survive with a very experienced Stephen Odro. The midfielder has been signed on a free transfer from Kotoko to King Faisal as they seek to put up a good performance in the domestic top flight in the upcoming season. The 29-year-old will be expected to continue with his influential midfield exploits for his new club as he did in his 12-year stay with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Odro was also sought by MTN FA Cup winners and CAF Confederation Cup campaigners New Edibiase, as well as Mediama Sporting Club after he was released by the league champions Kotoko.
We're still staying on the local front where striker Eric Becken has signed for Brecum Chelsea on a free transfer after a failed move to his former club Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
The 25-year-old inked a 2-year contract with the former Premier League champions on Tuesday. The former Petrojet striker saw his move to his former club Asante Kotoko collapsed on the 11th hour over contractual disagreement. Eric Bequin has been given a lifeline with Brecum Chelsea and will feature for the club in the upcoming Premier League season, which commences on October 7. Eric Bequin shot to prominence after he bagged 42 goals in all competitions for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2008. Meanwhile, Brecum Chelsea have appointed former Accra Hearts of Oak coach Abubakar Yusuf following the elevation of Dutchman Van der Pluim as technical head. As part of a massive technical reshuffle for the upcoming season, Abubakar Yusuf becomes the head coach of the Brecum club, whilst the assistant coach Anna Walker maintains the assistant position. Reassigned coach Pluim led Brecum Chelsea in their debut CAF Champions League campaign where they failed to progress beyond the group stage. The Brecum club recorded 2 wins, 3 draws and 1 defeat to finish in 3rd place behind Al Ali and TP Mazembe in Group B. Pluim has coached Hearts of Lions and Ashanti Gold in the Ghana Premier League. He also has international experience after handling the Ethiopian side St. George.
Now, Black Star striker Asamoah Gyan has won his first silverware of the season with his club Al Ain. He scored the opening spot kick to help Al Ain win the 2012 UAE Super Cup 5-4 on penalties against Al Jazeera on Monday.
After leading his side to win the league last season, Asamoah Gyan maintains his fine form for his club Al Ain as he led them to win the Super Cup. The Ghana striker banished all fears over his efficiency from the sport by stepping up first to coolly slot home in the high-tension penalty shootout, displacing the goalkeeper in the process. This was after a barren scoreline at the end of 90 minutes of highly entertaining soccer in Dubai. Gyan, who's 26 years of age, however, failed to get onto the score sheet despite being impressive throughout and having a 68-minute strike ruled out for offside. The former Rennes and Sunderland hitman played as a decoy for most parts of the game for strike partner Kinbo. The game then proceeded straight to penalties, with Asamoah Gyan taking the opening kick and setting the tone for an Al Ain win, ushering them into the new UAE season.
Now we move straight on to the international scene where UEFA Champions League group stage is kicked off today, and we have a set of results that was played earlier on. Dynamo Zagreb, that is Champions League in Group A, defeated FC Porto defeated Dynamo Zagreb actually 1-0. PSG also trashed Dynamo Kiev 4-1. In Champions League in the Group B, Montpellier also sat at home to lose 1-2 to Arsenal. Javino and Podolski was on their scoreline. Olympiacos also lost to Schalke. AC Milan also drew goalless with Anderlecht. Malaga also beat Zenit St. Petersburg 3-0. And Borussia Dortmund also won 1-0 to Ajax. The big game of the night was Real Madrid against Manchester City, where they won 3-2. Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema and Marcelo was on the score sheet. And the good news was Ghana's Michael Essien played 62 minutes of that game. And we move on straight to tomorrow's fixtures. That's Barcelona will take on Spartak Moscow at the Camp Nou. Bayern Munich will also host Valencia in Munich, whilst Braga lock horns at home with FC Cluj. Also in the lineup on Wednesday, Celtic welcome Portuguese giants Benfica to Celtic Park in Glasgow. Kojo Asamoah will be part of the Juve squad that will travel to West London to face Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. French side Lille have a date with Bate Borisov. Manchester United will be against Galatasaray, and Shakhtar Donetsk will welcome FC Donetsk. That's it for sports.